on me.
Oh my God.
Welcome to another episode of Air Streamers, where you never know what stream will ride. I can't. Oh my God. We are starting off as a dumpster fire, and yeah, welcome. Here we are. Thank you for being here, everyone. Love the little family we all are, and I love seeing all of your comments, and I look forward to hanging out with all of you tonight.
Oh no, Alana has a cold.
Oh no, and got a medicine ball.
And
thank you for the
thanks,
subscription, Kathy.
And oh my God, Jody's new name is
I can't.
hysterical.
I was walking.
We're still laughing from Saturday.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was walking to my classroom today, and there's like a story. I need to update all of you. And I was thinking about something just popped into my head, and all I thought about was Jody's new name, and I laughed. Like I was in the room alone laughing at Jody's abbreviated fern name.
And Mozzie had a broken water heater, which is a nightmare. Mozzie, so chill, sit back and chill, and don't think about it for the next however many hours we're going to be streaming this dumpster fire.
Watermelon. Listen, Heidi, this is what we were talking about. I already forgot about it. So at some point today, we are going to try on cam. I've decided I will. Chris is, I don't know what he's going to do.
Maybe I'll do it.
But I've decided that I will have watermelon with mustard because I'm a masochist.
No, doggy bag. Mozzie's water didn't break. Her water heater broke, and she had to replace it.
My God, I'm dead.
And also, happy belated birthday to Sam and Watson. I know your birthday was on Sunday, so happy birthday. I hope it was a nice day. It rained here, right? I feel like it's only rained, that basically.
Yeah. You were going to say belated Blarney, weren't you?
I was. It's just those words go together in my head.
Totally. So a couple of things that we are experiencing tonight, just so that you all know in case there's further dumpster fires that we might need to put out. We're using 2 new cameras. What happened there? Oh, I understand. Sorry. We're using 2 new cameras. I think I'm less jaundiced. I think that this may work. I think I'm also now in 60 frames per second. So I think in theory, you should be seeing me a little bit more smoothly and clearly. Same for Chris. Muskrat Cam is also a different camera. So all of this to say that if anything combusts,
it's gonna combust.
It's gonna, yeah. Because we did not try this. We didn't experiment with it. It is just sort of on the fly.
Yeah,
here we are.
I think it was Saturday stream. We were both talking about how in the beginning, we were always last minute and setting up, and we were always running up against the clock. And now we've kind of got our roles situated. Elias sets parts of it up, I do parts of it, so we kind of have a good flow now, and I feel like we've always been on time, and we commented on that. And then of course today we're up against the clock, and we setting things up.
We weren't we started
early.
7:20.
I fell asleep after work though. I was out.
I know, and you needed it. I probably
dead
let
from
you
yesterday. And I texted you. You were feeding the cats. I sat on the couch, and Raisin came and sat on my lap, and that was it for me. I was text me when you're done, because I'm gonna rest my eyes.
I was working on something, and I'm gonna be using code words right now because we'll talk about it later.
Twitch police coming.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later in Discord, but figure out what I'm saying. That there's an update to, what did I say before? Reptilian mound. No, reptilian mound. Figure that out. Oh my God, Eloise, look at her. There is an update on that, a very positive update, and I will share more info on Discord. So if you are not on Discord, type !Discord to join the Discord, and then I will let you know how to do the thing that we are wanting you to do. So moving on from that, because none of that conversation just happened, we have a night.
Quantum Mountain.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God, Leah's here. Guys,
Did you see what she said before? Speaking of dumpster fires, hey everyone. That made me laugh.
I am so excited.
Yeah,
I'm
Sia's daughter.
living for Friday. I mean, it's going to be the Super Bowl equivalent on Twitch.
So
I'm telling you.
Let's just talk about that, because I think that that's going to be another first for us. There's been a lot of firsts throughout this whole process. And a lot of the time we end up making it up as we go. You know, the whole rabbit hole thing we talk about, we never know what's going to go on. And I think that's going to be especially true for that day, because we're going to be filming from a different location, as in not this room, but a different room. What happened?
Wait, what is on location? Like when they are reporting from like the scene.
Oh, yeah.
Where,
Yeah.
It's still in the house. It's just elsewhere.
Right. It's going to be like 20 feet away from where we are now, but it's going to be very different. There's going to be we are experimenting with the possibility of having a Muskrat cam that is from a separate space, like as in the Muskrats won't be with us because it's just going to be too chaotic. But there might not be. So it might just be the four of us. It's going to be me, Chris, Sue, and Heidi said, Elias, you're so pretty. Thank you. Me, Chris, Sue, and Leah in, what did we call it? Like a panel?
Like a panel table.
Yeah.
I figured it out. We are planners. Like we plan things down to the minute detail from everything. It was like, what do we need? We have like checklists. This is like we have a book here on this stream that we keep track of what we need to do. We have an idea for this panel table. We have an idea for apparel and everything. And there's
Thanks,
a lot
Kyle,
that
the
we're
organizer.
planning. We are organizers.
Yes. Except you're saying that, but like we're not. I mean, we come onto the stream with close to zero.
Oh no, when it comes to content, it's literally just what you get, and you don't get upset. But I'm saying the technical part of it.
Yeah, I
of
think we really, really enjoy all the technology behind it. But I'm a little confused by something, Chris. I'm hearing Raisin's meow in my ears as if he's speaking into the microphone. What is that?
Oh, are these microphones enabled on this camera?
I think that they are, and that's potentially an issue. You know, but I'm hearing it, right? You all are hearing that?
Raisin, stop making so much noise.
Raisin just brought in a gift for us, and we normally, these mics that we're using here are not omnidirectional. They're bidirectional. Is that it? Like they
directed?
they only will pick up the noise coming at them. So not like the situation Raisin is in right now. So
I think he's just yelling loudly, and that's what's causing it.
I don't think so. I think it's something. I think we can hear more, but that's all good.
Well, put it in the book.
I will add it to the official document of this stream. A while ago, I remember when I started this book, Heidi said how much fun it would be to read it in like 6 months or whatever. And
Are we coming up on that?
we may be, but I feel like I want to go more in the book before we do that. But I did sort of snoop a little bit earlier, and there's some funny things.
Raisin, thank you for the gift.
This is episode 45 that we are on, and I need to fix the mics. Okay, we are good to go. Raisin is communicating with his own planet. Please don't disturb him. This is true.
Raisin, phone home.
So yeah, let's get back to Friday. We are going to be in that panel table. You're going to see all four of us. We're going to take turns playing the bomb game. We are going to talk a lot. We are going to share some stories. We're going to laugh a lot. And most importantly, I have absolutely no idea where that stream will take us. I think it's going to be bonkers. And I think that you need to join. I think you need to be here. And participate in the lunacy and the memorable moment that will be Friday. We may even have custom like uniforms. Can I say that out loud?
Yeah, you can say it. Look, we're not going to announce what it is, but there will be some embroidery, hopefully. Yeah, this is what Raisin brought me, his little pillow.
Mega Meg said, did Sue know the chatty crossing guard? So that is a perfect segue to the next discussion. First off, Sue is such a good sleuth. Like, you need to know how good of a sleuth Sue is, that tomorrow she's driving by to find out who this crossing guard is at a specified time in which I know she'll be there.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wait, how am I finding this out on the stream?
But you've been MIA all day on Discord, on
MIA
text,
all
on the
week.
group, on the group chat.
Why is this week so challenging?
Because you need an obstacle to get through to Friday. You can't remember my whole razor blade hurdles thing. Mm-hmm. You need to overcome the hurdles with razor blades so that you don't chop yourself up in half.
I know. Friday I feel is going to be so much setup and prep and like making sure everything is working. And I want to leave early from work. So I want to take like a half day or something because I have something important in the first half of the day that I can't miss.
Debatable.
No, it's really, I can't miss that.
Yeah, everyone is right. Leanne, you're right about that. And Chris,
oh my God.
I don't know, Alana, if Chris has been sewing all day. All I know is that I went upstairs. I don't know if I told you, Beach Please said morbid. You may have missed the prior stream. The reason I brought up the razor blades cutting you in half is because we went down like
out of context, that sounds very morbid.
Yeah, we went down like a 45-minute conversation about Chris fearing hurdles like physical, track and field hurdles, because he anticipates that if you fall on it, you would get sliced in half. And it was like a really big conversation point. So,
yeah, Leah, I think we're going to you need to just, can you just send a virus to the WebEx company or something? Because
I think that's too soon, Chris. Sending a virus?
Oh, computer virus.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that is way too soon.
Still within it being soon. Yeah, for sure. So let me tell you a little bit about the crossing guard situation, because this was a big point of discussion last weekend, and we had a plan. Remember, the plan was I'm going to separate my time with the crossing guard and Nice Eggs. And so yesterday, I decided that I'm going to walk to the crossing guard. I'm sorry, to Nice Eggs. And today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. So only 2 days so far. I'm going to walk to Nice Eggs, cross the street there, see what he says to me. And then from there, I'm going to today go to the crossing guard lady and see what happens.
But wait.
And yeah.
Question. If you're doing this alternating round robin thing with crossing guard and Nice Eggs, tomorrow is Sue Day.
Sue Day?
Like Sue is driving by tomorrow, right?
After school. This is all before school.
Oh, so tomorrow will still be Nice Eggs.
I haven't decided.
Oh, it's not. It's just a crap.
Because
shoot?
one day it's going to have to be, I'm going to have to double up or something. It's going to be wherever that stream takes me tomorrow, like that Donnie Darko stream.
Well, Friday, then you roll over to Monday. You can still just, it's not like the weekend just resets it and then now crossing guard doesn't have anything to say.
No, it's that I want to separate myself from them long enough so that we do have something to say, and it's not literally the same thing every single day. But I do have some audio files.
Okay.
Do you want me to play the audio files?
I think we need to hear. I mean, I was dying the last time that you.
Let me connect. This is so funny. I think I have literally the same thing every. Oh, I need to pause that and then go to voice memos. This is the conversation with. Okay. So what you're hearing is me walking in.
Oh, I hear the eggs jiggling in the
Yeah.
bag. Those sound like nice eggs.
All right, I'm trying out my new plan,
Listen.
and I'm going in towards the nice eggs route. Let's see how this goes.
So now
Let's see nice eggs over there. I also see the other crossing guard looking at me. So she's probably wondering why I'm not going in her direction.
Oh, you're I hear her saying hi to people. He is definitely talking to herself.
Good morning.
that's the other crossing guard.
See, that's nice.
Hey, good morning.
It's supposed to be done. Another 90 degrees.
I can't.
So wait, you gotta.
Okay, wait. So let's unpack that for a sec. So I was voice recording Mega Meg, just so you know. I was not recording anyone with camera. I was voice recording that
Well,
conversation there.
look, just you were taking a memo,
Yes. I
and
was
you
taking
just
a memo.
happened to be taking a memo when you were walking by Nice Eggs.
And so I was narrating, but I realized I was like muffled. So you couldn't really hear what I was saying. Yes, Jody, Valheim. Good. Thank you. And so I narrated and I was saying that I was going towards Nice Eggs, and he ended up saying, you know, hey, hello, Lias. And then afterwards he's talking to Donna, who I found out is the crossing guard. That was the first time I heard that name. And not my crossing guard, the other one. And she said,
the one who's efficient,
the
because
one
that
who's
was good.
very efficient.
That
She's
was
great.
good. That's like good morning.
Yeah,
done.
totally. And so I found out her name is Donna. Then he said, oh, it's going to be another 90 degrees. Do you hear his Jersey accent, by the way? Like how significant his Jersey accent is. As you're worried about Twitch jail, as much as we love these recordings, don't play them for us. If you're worried about Twitch jail, oh, because it's like I'm recording people. I get what you're saying. But he ended up saying, or afterwards, I walked back to my car like for lunch, and I ended up crossing the woman who is the other crossing guard. Like I actually did both routes. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And she was fine. She was all good. All was well. And so now on tomorrow, I think I'm going to end up going, I don't know.
You have to
Wherever the
see
stream
what
takes me.
Donnie Darko takes you to.
So that is the update on the story of Nice Eggs. And someone, I think it was Leah today, she was like, I think I missed the story of Nice Eggs. Like, what is that? And I was just laughing because I'm like trying to talk about that. And I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. What a insane story. So, all right. So moving on.
Do you want to go to Crafts with Chris?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. And Chris has a patch that I posted on Muskrat Nation that he's going to show. So this is not new, but I think that it's super cool to see. So I'm ready whenever you are, Chris.
I am. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong segment.
Does it say sewing? Is it blue sewing? Yeah, we're good?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my God, Chris. See ya, Leah.
Okay, so this one, I think I've shown it before, and it's obvious what it is. This is the Muskrat Nation logo. It has a nice feel to it. Like it's nice, a nice texture. I did a couple of things to it. So the last time, if you remember, I had like my colors flipped, and when I flipped my, sorry, I think this is like loud. My blues were flipped. So I corrected that in the pattern. And also the other thing was that underneath it, they like the stitching was going from, see how like this color here, this like pink in the upper right and the pink in the lower left here were connected, but it wasn't like a jump stitch. So there's this thing called a jump stitch that puts a stitch here and then takes the thread and just brings it straight over to here and then starts stitching again. So they like the way that it was before is it would just stitch across here diagonally. So, and then
down a little.
The when you did the white on top of it, you'd still see some shadows of like the stitching underneath it. So I got rid of those and I put the jump stitch in so that I could just snip it away before I did the white pattern on top. And then I picked new colors like for the blue, and I made it a little bit smaller. It's still a pretty big patch though, right? Like it's probably about like 3 inches in diameter. And I added this black satin stitch around the edge of it. I think it came out really good. There's a couple of things that I want to fix, like this white is leaking a little bit.
Oh, isn't that
the
so
purple.
the worst? So terrible.
And it's a little bit dense here, right where the heart is,
Yeah, I
like
mean,
at the bottom.
worst. Like, how are you even okay with it?
I know. But I like how it came out. And it's a patch, so you can just stick it on wherever.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is... Wait, where am I in all of this?
Here, do you want to
Look,
use the Crafto
I just want you to
cam?
see like how... No, like... Well, yeah, I guess I could do that. And point it at myself. Is this like Inception? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to just show you the size of it, but it's not really... Yeah, no, it's here. Take it all away. Not working. I think that he is a crafting Jedi. LOL, what is happening?
So there's only one of these in the world right now.
Literally. And whoever wins tonight is going to be the one who has the only one of these in the whole entire world.
Yeah. I mean, I can make more of them. Now I've got the pattern set.
Look at how cute it is, though.
But yeah, I think it's really cute. I like how it came out. So this is the giveaway for today.
We're going to do that a little later on after the gameplay segment.
Because Maddie's nipples.
Yeah, pretty much. And Bella, yes, we do have the new Apple TV remote, and it is fantastic. Huge fan of this, more so than before.
Oh, I'm so proud of this one. This was like a last minute. I was just like, I started it and I never really kind of fixed it. And now I think it's done for the most part. I'll fix those couple of things.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise it's garbage. Thrown in the fire.
Exactly.
The dumpster fire.
But I've gotten a little bit better at like cutting it, I feel.
I think it looks fantastic.
It's centered pretty nicely.
I was just editing episode 34, which is the introduction of Chris's patchwork with the heart that Leslie won, and comparing that heart to this in 2 weeks' time. Unbelievable. This is a professional patch that you could buy this for like $35. No, maybe not that much, but
Yeah, let's not get
20
ahead of
bucks.
ourselves.
$20 in the store.
Well, listen, it's only available here on this here stream.
On this here day of the birth of the Muskrat Nation one. Did you switch?
I did not switch, but that's Crafts
Let's
with Chris.
So some updates that I saw in the post, a lot of you went into like sleuth mode in that moment. And many of you discovered that
Wait, what mode? Where?
as you were talking, there was a little bit of a side conversation happening that many states, recording others is state dependent. And Doggy Pack and Jody, I think, I can't remember because it's many comments have happened, researched and discovered that New Jersey is a one-party consent state, where as long as one person is recording knowingly, that works. What I guess that means is if no one knows they're being recorded, that's wrong. But if one person knows that there's a recording, then that's fine, right? Is that what I'm getting at?
I think we just shouldn't record people.
No, yeah, but I'm saying that New Jersey, we learned that once in school that that's the case, and it's one party recording. So, all that to say that we are fine. We're good.
Well, if
We won't go to actual jail. Knock on wood. I hope not. So, you're good. California's a two-party state. Boo. Boo. That's so funny. Oh, and also Meepo, full apologies that I did not include Valheim this week. I totally forgot. I was so excited about Friday.
what is this week's schedule? I feel like I've been just out, like checked out.
It Takes Two today. Friday is the bomb game, but specifically Friday is really hanging out with Sue and Leah on stream. And then Saturday is going to be just chatting, but with a sprinkling of Metopia, because we have gotten a bit farther in the game and we just want to show you the progress we've made, and the interactions between some of the characters are really, really funny. The other day, one of the things I had to do, we made one of the kings the Burger King, like the man who is the Burger King. And all he did was eat stuffed turkey legs. And so he was like just the size of a castle.
Oh my God. It's such a ridiculous game.
And so I had to go and find his face because his face got stolen by J.K. Rowling. And then I ended up finding his face, bringing it back to him, and just hilarity ensued. So it's just absolutely insane. So that's what we'll do on Saturday. We'll talk, but we will also play a little bit of Metopia just so that you can see. Ultimately, it is a repetitive game, but like by design. But I don't know that it makes for like an exciting stream game if it's like for more than 15 minutes or 20 minutes, you know, unless some crazy stuff happens. So
Sam Watson is saying how professional my patches are, and then Steve is saying don't build them up because then if I get too famous, then no more Airstreamers.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Go up a little bit, scroll up a little bit, because there was another comment I want to talk about. Kathy said that, go down a little bit, that it's our 100th Airstreamers episode on, scroll down a little, Saturday, October 16th. I think Brian LaMattina also called us out on that if we do this every single week the way we've been doing it, short some bonus episodes, it's going to be sometime in October that our 100th episode will be. And so we will, I think we said we've committed to buying a really expensive bottle of wine to try for that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We can do that.
And also, I'm sure there'll be some sort of big celebration moment and giveaway or whatever. I mean, who knows? At this point, by the way we're moving, we'll probably be giving away cars for everyone in 3 or 4 weeks.
I mean,
make sure to tune in.
Honestly, if you had to choose between a new car and a Muskrat Nation patch, handcrafted by me,
literally,
what are the options?
The only one that
clear
exists
choice
in the whole entire world. Do you realize that?
I know.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
I think it's a good size. The other one was too big.
So
it's so cute. I love it.
Oh, Mayomi's so good, Beach Please. We actually can't try it really because we've done it. Like we enjoy that wine. We regularly get that wine. Sam and Watson said I already have a new car, so
excuse me, people. You're supposed to boost my ego here. Steve said so.
At the same time, Steve is saying the 100th episode needs to be gala epic, everyone in tuxedos, etc. I'm good with that. I will do whatever we need to do for our 100th episode. Excellent. I would like a Tesla. Me too. We have a pre-order for the Cybertruck because I just think it's the most insane looking thing ever on the planet.
And it's $100 to pre-order it. So we'll see what happens when it actually comes out.
Kid Rock, by the way, there was a lot of discussion in Discord about this today. And he's always been on my dead to me list, but he is extra dead to me because he lashed out at a couple of fans who were recording him and said, "You effing Fs." The F word, the bad F word.
I hate that word.
Me too.
I can't say that word. I hate it so much.
And you know what? We are watching currently Drag Race Spain. And I'm a little confused by the language. So it is in Spanish. and there's subtitles, which me and Chris both always watch stuff with subtitles on. So it's like the subtitles really don't matter to us, you know. A lot of people always will say like, oh, I don't want to watch it, it has subtitles. But I guess there's a word in Spain that when you translate it refers to it as, it translates to the F word, like the gay slur F word. Yeah, Leslie, me too. It's exactly like that. And so I am reading, and, you know, we're watching and I'm reading the subtitles, and like every 3 sentences, they're calling each other that word. And I don't understand, like, I guess culturally there must be some sort of separation there between them in Spain calling themselves that, which I guess they're all fine with.
It's not like a bad translation, right?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's coming from the company. I don't think it's coming from like WoW Presents Plus. Like I think, well, actually, yeah, it probably is, because WoW Presents Plus is the RuPaul Drag Race company. So like, I think it's coming from them. But my point being that like, that's so bizarre to me that we have a word here that like is equivalent to the N word, but then in Spain they're just freely using that like as banter, you know. But every 5 seconds they're saying it, and it's bizarre. Like
the host is saying it.
Yeah, and it's so bad. Like subtitle wise, it's so bad and knowingly bad that it's F asterisk G. You know, they don't even write the word in the subtitles. So that's bonkers to me, that they knowingly know it's bad, but they're saying it.
Listen, like there are things that are offensive in other cultures that, you know, just
Hi, Ralphs, yeah.
depending on, you know, like a middle finger means things differently. So I'm assuming if they're all saying it in jest like that, it doesn't mean the same that it means here. And likely there's probably another word that does evoke those emotions.
For sure.
That we're not aware of.
We may be saying and they are not.
Yeah.
For sure. But I just think it's crazy that it's that severe of a word. You know, even some of my family in Greece, when we talk about certain words, they don't understand why it's such a big deal to say certain words, you know, because there's so much involved in the history of the words, even the N word. So the F word is not a word I enjoy at all in any capacity. So that's my thought.
The actual F word.
Sam Watson has a really good point here. So what are your thoughts on queer people reclaiming it the way black people are for the N word? So I fully support the reclamation of a word for strength as compared to weakness. I think that the word queer is that. The word queer used to be a really derogatory term to refer to someone because it literally means like strange or weird. But nowadays, it's become the preferred way to discuss the whole umbrella of like LGBTQ plus IA without having to say all of that. And I think queer represents that because it is the proud reclamation of that word. So from that perspective, I do agree with that. But I don't think the F word has yet made its way there. I guess if it does over time, I'm open to that. But I feel like currently, if I said queer, which I'm saying many times on the stream, I feel comfortable. And I think that it's a comfortable word to say. But I don't think I'm at the point yet where I can say the F word and not just like combust, you know, or like hide or
how
whatever.
about we just we don't commonly use words to take people down, and then we don't have to reclaim them.
That's it. Literally, that's it. Words that take people down are so damaging to entire groups of people, and then it takes generations to then have to reclaim this word. You know? What?
Oh,
Siri is not having it on my watch. So I find it interesting. Even people who have had these nasty words called to them that are able to use derogatory terms to other groups. Yeah, I mean, it's like we need to have words not bring people down, like not designed to bring people down. That's the point. So Sam Watson, I'm interesting. I can't say I've been in spaces where people are using it towards each other within the community, but I know it's a thing for some. I know it's a thing for some too, outside of the Spain thing. Some of my former students said it once in reference to each other, like post graduation. And I was surprised by that. And I was shocked that that was like a term of like endearment almost. So I guess, I don't know, maybe it's happening, but like I'm not there.
Generationally, it's like a different
Yeah,
feeling.
I'm for sure not there at all. Yeah, doggy pack, perpetuating it instead of learning from it. Exactly. So yeah, let's lift each other up instead. Literally
Yeah, I
that.
love
Like
that mega man.
we are pushing each other down for absolutely no reason at all, just to feel some sense of power. And in doing so, it's so damaging to a variety of different things. And I think that, like Chris said, why, what'd you say? Like the solution is don't use
words that take people down, because
Right.
then we don't have to reclaim them.
Right. So
You heard it here, folks.
You heard it here. Bella said, I do have gay friends who tease each other with the F word and others like you guys who definitely don't. Yeah. I mean, it's like very, very strong opinions, I think, either which way. So I know, Alana said, I know that for me within friends, the N word is a term of endearment and doesn't feel derogatory. Leanne said, I told you the story what someone in a group tried to tell me there was no better term for their derogatory to my group. Oh my God. Sam Watson said, we all live on a hierarchy trying to get to the space where white men are the pinnacle. So until we think differently, there will continue to be ways to step on people who you think are better than. Does that make sense? Yes, it totally makes sense to me.
Absolutely.
And I totally get that too. And Jen said, I love when you share important discussions with us. Well, you're very welcome. Thank you for putting up with
I think it's just like a fun, not a fun thing. It's like a nice thing to just have a general conversation like this. We have a lot of crazy stuff that we do on the stream, but every so often, and this is really in line with Pride Month theme, to kind of have this conversation.
Yeah, and it's really funny. We both said funny tonight in moments where I don't think it's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's interesting how we've gotten to this conversation tonight, because right before we started streaming, literally as the song is playing in the beginning, I said to Chris, I'm like, what element of pride can we talk about tonight? Because I'm kind of making it a point every stream to be discussing some element of pride during the Pride Month, just because I feel like it's doing some duty. I feel like it's maybe potentially helping the community, even if it's one person who walks away from this who's feeling a little bit more aware and knowledgeable of the topic. I'm all for it. And so we came up with a different thing that we were going to talk about, and then it led to this. So I think that's very interesting.
But side note, the one thing that I do want to talk about is Veneno.
Oh my God.
We are on
can't.
this train right now, and it is full
Thanks,
steam
Deb.
ahead. Oh, thanks, Deb.
Full steam ahead.
Full
Totally.
steam ahead. What was it? Sunday night we started?
Yeah, we
And it all came
unintentionally-
from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Literally, it came from Drag Race. In the episode that we also had a conversation about the F word because of that, which, you know what, Chris, side note, I'm going to just talk to you directly now. We have said that this season of Drag Race is a little bit sort of like inferior because it's like production values aren't as good as like the American one. And yet we have had multiple discussions from it and have learned a lot from it.
Yeah, I think it's not always about production and like quality. It's the discussions that come or that happen within it. And I think there have been some really strong discussions in the group. The drag may not necessarily be top tier, but that also depends on what the culture of that country is. Like, is drag
Totally.
really like
Yeah, we don't
career?
know. We don't know because we live near New York.
Yeah,
That's literally a job that the
here,
drag
yeah,
queens
here, LA, Atlanta has a big drag scene. Like, there are a lot of cities that have very big drag scenes where people can have careers in it, make money off of it, and then elevate it. And the
Right.
same goes for Drag Race Canada. Like, Toronto has a gigantic drag scene, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Well, I'm going to get to that question in a little because I think it's a great question.
and I think that those drag shows, and UK too, those drag shows, listen, if you build it, they will come, right? Like,
Right.
And I think that if there is an economy for it where somebody can have a career, make money, and elevate from that, then you'll have higher production of like what they're able to produce. If that doesn't, and I don't know, I'm just speaking, but if that doesn't exist in Spain, where there's not really as much of a scene and they can't really get to that elevated level,
then this is
what we get. But that
yeah.
doesn't diminish the experiences that they have. And I think that we're seeing that, like the experiences that they're having on the show, the stories that they're telling, the things that they're talking about, and then
powerful.
ultimately what we're having conversations about are powerful.
They're really powerful. Like Inti, I-N-T-I, she is an indigenous queen from Spain, and she's trans, and she spoke so simply and so eloquently about the like plight of the trans person, and how you don't need a piece of paper, you don't need a therapist to tell you that you're trans. And that is such a simple sentiment that is so powerful. And like hearing her talk about it blew my mind, not because I'm not aware, but just because you are seeing a human, like a human being who's just like us, who's just like anyone else in the world, just trying to get by. And that when the entire society and the world is like pushing them down, think about how much more difficult it is for them to try to even remotely elevate themselves, let alone be this, like a drag queen that's so famous enough that they're on RuPaul's Drag Race, So, all that to say, Veneno. We didn't even get to Veneno. The episode of Drag Race that we just finished watching, also in the same episode where Inti had this trans conversation, they all had to dress on the runway as one of Veneno's most famous outfits. And me and Chris are watching. We don't know who Veneno is.
No idea.
No idea at all. I mean, most of the time whenever me and Chris watch Drag Race...
This was like when you put up a show on Can Chris Get It? And I'm like, literally, I'm looking at people. Mm-hmm. And they all came parading out in their different Veneno looks.
Yeah, and every single person on the panel was like, oh, yep, that's Veneno, or yep, that's that classic Veneno outfit. And me and Chris are like, we have no idea who this person is. And so then... after the conversation, after the decision happened of who to send home, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, I am kind of interested. Like, I'm fascinated by how well all of these people in Spain know who this mysterious Veneno is. And one of the trademarks of Veneno was that they were constantly flashing, like, their boobs. And so I'm Googling. I'm like, who is Veneno? So it turns out Veneno is... Cristina Veneno, who is a famous trans woman from Spain that was really prominent in like the early 90s and really showcased to Spain. I guess it never made its way here. The news story made its way here as much as it did probably in Spain. But Veneno was a very famous, maybe almost even infamous drag queen. Started out drag queen, I think, and then became trans woman. Or we don't know that yet, actually.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't think we know that part of the story. But what was interesting is that a lot of those who were trans seemed to be like
drag queens
transitioning.
Yeah.
Like it. And I don't
just
know
allowed,
it
allowed for it to be like.
Maybe at that point in time it wasn't. Again, there's the difference between, and there's a difference between drag and trans, certainly, and like that drag, you're dressing up and you're like, it's a performance.
Yeah, it's an art form. That's what all the queens always talk about, how it's an art form when they do that.
But then on the trans side, I mean, you're living your life how you should. And so it seems like they maybe didn't have, at least at this point, like in the early 90s, maybe there wasn't as much of a drag scene where you're starting in that, but then you're like, the goal is to get to transitioning.
Right. And I think that Sam and Watson said, I saw a video on TikTok of a trans man on Drag Race. Did they have long black hair? Because I think that I've seen that video today as well. And I think it's that person who I'm talking about. And didn't Rue kind of step in it when it came to transition, or am I making it up? There was a comment at some point for that. But I think it's not like, I think at this point, Rue is like probably the singular most important for trans activism and just LGBT rights at this point. I would imagine for a lot of trans women who do drag was a more acceptable way to embrace their gender identity. Yeah, that's exactly it. And Doki Pack said, I see drag as for attention and trans as living a life. They're not mutually exclusive, right? Yeah, exactly like that too. Drag is literally a performance. Like Chris said, you are doing a thing to glamorize yourself in a variety of different ways, which is why drag is not limited to the male.
Yeah, that's why like Gottmik on the last season of Drag Race was right. born female, transitioned to male, but also performs drag as female.
As a female, yeah. And I think
like it doesn't matter. It's like
right.
Again, it's just kind of the art form, so it doesn't matter what biology, what feelings you have underneath.
It's literally just that. Yeah,
that
exactly.
simple. It's literally that simple. Dress up as a woman and perform.
Sam and Watson said it does blur the lines a bit because it perpetuates the idea that trans people are in disguise, which they are not, for sure. And I think that is such a complicated history of drag culture because it started at such a point where it was probably used as a way to do that. But we're at a point now where I think we're at the beginnings of the like revolution, so to speak, where I think that when we look back 10, 15 years from now to this era, we're going to realize this has been probably the most important time for trans equality and trans rights, because as simple as it is for all of us now to identify as, like, look, I'm gay, in case you didn't know.
I had no idea, Elias.
Chris is gay.
Questionable.
I know your love for Jess Sims.
Except for Jess Sims, yeah.
My point is that many, many, many years ago, like the 1800s, the 1700s, I can assure you that gay people existed. For sure. Just as the same way that I can assure you that trans people existed. But I think the conversation about gay people has become so much more commonplace as compared to the trans experience. And I think that we are in the position right now where the trans experience is going to become as equal, hopefully, fingers crossed, as the gay and lesbian experience. Does that make sense? I know that I'm being very general, but I think that I'm trying to just say that
I think it's like
trans rights are definitely at the bottom of the LGBT totem pole in terms of awareness and acceptance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right now.
Absolutely.
But
I think it's gotten better in the last few years.
For sure.
And to be honest, I feel like RuPaul's Drag Race has done so much to pull that into mainstream. Mm-hmm. There's always something culturally, like in entertainment or something that normalizes it. Like I feel Will and Grace did a lot for the gay community by normalizing it and people seeing like and enjoying the show. Maybe nobody in that time period knew a gay person and they were watching Will and Grace and it kind of normalized it for them.
Yeah, it's little baby steps.
And the same thing of like, oh, I don't know a trans person, but I know blah, blah, blah on Drag Race and they're like a fantastic personality.
Exactly.
And
I think
ultimately,
all of this is important.
All that it demonstrates is that there is a human behind that person and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
like, it's not that hard, people.
I want to say something. There are a lot of really good comments that I'm seeing, and they're all really long. And I
think we should highlight some in the highlights.
Yeah.
Work for you, Elias. That's on you, not me.
Yeah, I was gonna say something similar. Highlight comments because I don't want to like I'm skipping over many of them because it's like happening so quick that I don't want to ignore anyone.
And
But I do want to thank everyone for sharing a lot. There's like a lot of really good conversation happening.
I just have to, I mean, that's what I want to summarize here is that there is a lot of really good conversation, and there are, almost 70 of you out there watching this right now. And the fact that not a single negative comment has come through. I've been watching it. I don't think anything negative has come through in this stream. Like, I think Leanne said, there's still a lot of hate out there. Absolutely. There is still a ton of hate, and not just, in this community, in all sorts of communities for no reason whatsoever. But the fact that this little community that we've created here just seems to check all the right boxes is really nice.
Said maybe we should just chat tonight. Jen said, my daughter's partner is trans. It's very hard as a parent to watch the discrimination and knowing what she and they will experience in life, which kind of ties back to Chris's coming out story about how his mom was most concerned about his acceptance in the world. I think that's what was most concerning to her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, until she did the Google search to find out
the football player. Chris, I need to go pee. And I wanted to start the stream tonight by saying
we didn't even have wine yet.
I know. Listen, I was going to start the stream tonight by saying to you all that I made a mistake because we were rushing to get everything set up by 7:20. And I was going to say to you that I didn't have a chance to pee. And that's a mistake on my part because I knew that it would happen sooner rather than later. And here we are. Although it's 54 minutes, so like that's sort of on brand for me right now. So I'm going to go and I'm going to come back and I guess let's have wine o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, who knows if we're even going to play anything tonight, but I would like to, at least for a little bit. Okay. Be right back.
Okay, so this is the music Elias will never hear because I literally, when he downloads the streams to edit them, I crop this music out so that he's not allowed to hear it. Oh, thanks for following. Just to remind you guys who are out there of today's giveaway, I've worked so hard on my Muskrat Nation patch and it's kind of finalized at this point. Sam and Watson, we got distracted before. You said that you want a Muskrat Nation sticker for your birthday, for your water bottle. And I am, now that Elias is here and he can't yell at me for giving stuff away, which he doesn't do, I'm just kidding. I am making the executive decision to send you a Muskrat Nation sticker for your water bottle for your birthday. So just send me an email to therealairstreamers@gmail.com and I'll send you a Muskrat Nation sticker that you can stick on your water bottle for your birthday. So happy belated birthday. And look at Eloise today. Can you even with her? She's just so unbelievably soft. I can't describe to you guys just how soft she is. I mean, 5.5 pounds, this tiny little fluff ball sitting there. No idea in the world of what she is, who she's loved by, how wonderful she is.
Oh, I heard music.
No, you didn't. Your ears are tuned out to this.
Alana said, 100% we have to see color. We just can't forget what black people went through for 400 years and pretend it never happened. We can't look away what is happening to the Asian community, past and present, or the Jewish community. These things need to be acknowledged. 1,000,000%, which is why there was that
is really well said, Alana.
A huge conversation was happening on Discord in regards to the housewives of New York, right? Was it New York? No, Beverly Hills. I'm sorry. Steve said that was his laughing.
Sorry, Steve. I was focused on Eloise and I got distracted.
So what ended up happening was an Asian woman who I'm only watching this season for the first time, so I can't remember their names, but I think
her name is Crystal.
Crystal, yeah. So Asian woman Crystal was having a conversation with a white woman named Sutton, maybe?
I think Sutton, yeah.
And she said, Sutton was saying something potentially sort of racist sounding. I can't remember the exact moment it happened, but then it was Sutton. And then Crystal said, oh, like, are you the type of person who doesn't see color? Exclamation points. And so it turned into this whole big conversation. And I think that what Alana said earlier, the importance of like seeing the color and celebrating the culture and celebrating the group, whatever the scenario might be, is the way to do it, rather than, everyone is white, to me, like I don't see color. Like that's the way that I think
white
that
as in
comes out.
like no color.
Right,
Not
right.
White as in like.
Right. Well, I realize how terrible that is.
Yeah, I was like, okay, let's just clarify that.
No. So anyway, you have to see color so you can learn about their backgrounds. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I think she said something
Exactly.
along the lines of like color isn't like a physical, like a shade.
Right.
It's more of like the expression and everything that goes along with it. And she was saying like, look, as an Asian, I have white skin, but it's my culture that I want you to see, not the color and all of that. So
right, there's history behind every single person. And so you saying I don't see color suggests that you're saying you don't see the history that's involved in that person,
So these are a lot of really heavy topics.
Heritage, yes. Yeah, we need to tone it down just for like
we're
little bit. Just for a little bit, because listen, I want to just say something before we move on to 1 o'clock. When conversations like this happen, they are hopefully really enlightening and potentially awe-inspiring to people. Perhaps, maybe not. But I think that we all collectively teeter on the possibility of maybe even offending someone. And all I want everyone to know is that, at least from mine and Chris's perspective, I'm guessing I'm going to speak for me, but I assume you too.
I think you know me enough to speak for me.
None of what we say is intended for offense in any capacity. But what I think is important is to have a conversation, like if we do say something that is like, that we are uneducated on, that we need some education on.
There have definitely been those
what I mean?
times in my life where like and you too, I mean, you've talked about it on the stream where, you have a productive conversation and you're better as a result of it.
For sure.
And that is what matters most, is like, learning from all of this. And we are learning.
Jody.
Everybody is learning.
Right. All the time ever. So that's what I'm saying, that I feel like I have a pretty good handle on a lot of these huge social hot topics, which is like, why are they hot topics? But at the same time, I'm absolutely bound to make a mistake.
Oh my God. Can you run for president, and can I embroider that really elaborate presidential patch on all of your clothes?
Okay. So the answer is no.
Is there a first embroiderer?
Oh my God, I can't. Seriously, I tried to explain white privilege to an older white guy, and damn, it was like banging my head against the brick wall. Finally admitted that, okay, it might exist, but he, as quote, a poor white person, does not have it. Life major facepalm. Yeah, listen, that's just a whole big thing.
Okay, so let's go to...
Heidi wants us to do the watermelon. Should we do the watermelon and then 1 o'clock? So that at least we can like wash it down with something good?
I mean, you're hoping it's good. I don't know. This could be vomit wine again.
I have gotten a lot of people comment positively on this Murphy wine, by the way. Sam and Watson said, I tried doing this with my dad and it didn't work. What was it? My comment was meant for you. Forgot to tag. What? Tried to do what? Oh, the white privilege thing? Yeah. I mean, look, you all know my father I'm saying that. No one knows my father, but you know my father enough from my one
and
story.
by you all, I mean nobody.
My one story that you can absolutely understand my situation in that regard, which makes things even more complicated. Sometimes I just feel like I'm ready to be blasted off to Mars and eat the potatoes on that science.
The poop potatoes?
Yeah. Remember in The Martian that we've talked about?
How does he know when to harvest the potatoes? That's still an open question.
Oh, Danny Rose says, I do! Exclamation point. Yes, Danielle knows my father, and she knows that he could be a pretty difficult person. But with that said, my father makes a really good gyro. Like, really good.
I think he makes really good Saganaki?
Yeah, he does.
Saganaki. Oh my God, that was so good when we went there the other day.
Okay, so the plan. I'm going to go get us a couple of pieces of watermelon.
I would like mine on a plate with a fork. And is it dipping sauce or is it spread on? That's what I would like to also know.
No, we're going to squeeze it on top of the watermelon.
Okay, yeah. You go
We're going to do exactly what Heidi did. The video of Heidi eating the watermelon with the mustard is one of my favorite things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, why are we doing this again? Because also the internet said to do the Tide Pod challenge, and people were dying because of that.
Okay, Chris, mustard and watermelon might taste disgusting, but we're not going to die from it.
You don't know what chemical reactions are happening on there.
We'll find out.
Okay,
and we have many people on stream who will take care of us. Danielle, if you're watching, call 911. We are doing this, by the way, because someone on Discord messaged the group and said, hey, Heidi, you definitely have a watermelon in your fridge. You should try this because the internet says that it's really good. And so I looked it up online, and a bunch of people seem to have very visceral reactions either which way. And Heidi's reaction was basically like vomit. So
the video is really funny, Heidi.
It's very funny. So I'm going to go and get the watermelon.
That I'm so picky and that I should know I get what I get and I shouldn't get upset. And me and my chemicals. No, it's not me and the chemicals. Elias claims that I put chemicals in his food.
I said it one time on one piece of food.
If you can't hear him, he's in there yelling that he said it one time on one piece of food. So listen, with the watermelon thing, there are many types of mustard. Is it supposed to be like the yellow hot dog mustard, or is it supposed to be like Grey Poupon or honey?
It's this one.
It definitely?
Yeah. Hold that. Oh, wait, you want a fork?
Yes, please. I'm not a monster. He asked me if I wanted a fork. Yellow mustard.
All right.
Is it yellow mustard or the brown spicy type?
What?
I don't know.
It's that one.
I'm just
It's
putting a
yellow
little
mustard.
dot.
No, you need to put like some mustard as if you were making it into a hot dog.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good amount.
Oh, there's two. Okay, I'm having one as a reserve to. Let's do this. This is a disgrace to Craftocam, literally a disgrace. But I'm going to it because I just want to show.
Anyone tried the cinnamon on it? No, I've not at all.
Cinnamon sounds good.
Okay, Chris, what's happening?
Oh my God, look at this nasty. This is a disgrace. The Craftocam. This is what it's been relegated to.
All right, do you want me to go first and then you go?
Well, you can here.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm gonna just look behind the scenes.
Oh my God.
Craftocam.
You're seeing me from multiple angles right now.
Why would anybody think this is good? I agree. The colors are not nice. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Here, Crafto cam me. Oh, he's gonna vom. Do we have vomit music?
Oh my God. I never want to experience that again in my whole life.
Jen said something about the dirty martini. What did you
my
do to that?
God.
What did you do to the dirty
Oh,
martini?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Hold on. Oh, Chris, what happened? What do I do?
You have to open it again. Am I doing it?
Look at Chris.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God, it's so bad. Folks, don't do it. Oh my God.
Who thought this was good?
Oh, it's going to be in my mouth for the rest of my life. This is it. This is how I'm going to live the rest of my life now.
All right, the crafted cam is dead now. It's never coming back. You got all the patches you're ever going to get because
Oh my God.
no.
Oh my God, I hate it. I absolutely hate that. I would sooner have multiple tomatoes than that.
No, that is really bad. Who thought that was good? Like,
I don't know if it's a joke that's going around the internet where like they're trying to get everyone to do this, but thanks Abishi. But it is not a good time. That was really, really, really bad. Like a Metopia character in the Goblin Ham. Yes, totally. The Craftocam is dead. Yes, it's a joke. Wait, is it really a joke? Because we all just fell for it. I do not think you should try it, Steve. I do not recommend anybody to try this. It's bad, bad, bad. Like gross. And I don't know why, but it emits some sort of like aftertaste that is likely never going to go away. I'm never going to have this out of my mouth.
it's so gross.
Okay, do a vodka shot. No, we need to get to level 4 hype train for that to happen. But we do have wine that we're going to drink now.
Yeah, let's switch to wine o'clock. I need to wash that down.
All right, so are you ready, Chris?
I'm ready.
Do it. No? There we go. Wine o'clock. And from, am I going to do it from the internet?
Yeah, I mean, where else are you going to get this wine from?
Oh my God, I just took it out of the internet. This wine is called Murphy Good, Goode, kind of like Gigi Good from Drag Race. And it's
thanks, Bella.
family owned and vinted in the USA.
Oh, that's a new
new version of it. 1985. Oh wait, this company was established in 1985. It's 13.
Oh, I was like 1985. Jeez, are we getting fancy now?
No, it's 13.5% alcohol by volume. It's the finest brand wine raised and made in California. 2018 California Cabernet Sauvignon. And here at Murphy Good, we like to think of Cabernet as the king. After all, it's the classic red varietal that put the California wine country on the world stage.
Oh, he's hiccuping, which means he's gonna vom.
Each vintage, we handcraft ours with big, bold character. It's bursting with rich, vibrant aromas and flavors with just a perfect touch of oak. Enjoy with full-flavored dishes from filet mignon to grilled burgers and mustard with watermelon. Tasting notes is...
I was listening to that and you slipped it in there very convincingly.
Thank you.
Then I just... Something triggered in my mind of like, no, that is not a good statement.
Tasting note says blackberry, cassis, and thyme. I don't know what cassis is. Anyone know?
It's probably tobacco.
All right. So go ahead and pour me some, Chris,
So wait,
please.
what's the percentage?
13.5, I said.
Oh, that's
Garbage.
yeah, trash. How much was it?
It was not that expensive. I want to say it was like 12 or 13 or something like that. Cassis. It's raspberry flavor. Doggy Pack, you cheer with bits. I think Doggy Pack asked what cheering is with bits. Yeah, it's when you click on that little diamond shape, it's money that you pay, and then it basically goes towards our channel. It supports. Yes, pronounced cassis. Licorice flavored? Oh, no.
I like licorice. I mean, it gets a bad rap.
No. Oh, God, this I almost cursed. This mustard, disgusting. All right, so
I think these cameras are working well. We haven't had a frozen
don't even think about it, Chris.
muskrat cam in a while.
Well, we are just not sure if Eloise is moving.
Aw. Look, I'll put my foot there. Yeah, it's live. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
I have thoughts.
All right. Do I do mine first this time?
Yeah, where are the reviews? Oh, because we're on... Oops. Sorry, folks.
Okay, so I'm doing my review first. Whoops. And
Tangy blackberry, I get that. Like,
my review, excuse me.
I have notes of that.
It is my review time. Okay, so my review is this one. Don't look. You were looking.
I wasn't.
Okay, what is your review?
I really like it. I want to give it a 6.
That's what I gave it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really, really good.
I mean, I think that this would arguably be a 7 if it was higher alcohol content.
I don't know what my 7 is, but this could be my 7. And
how much was this?
It was not much. It was like $13 or so, or 14.
No, this is a good wine. And
unless, wait, what if the mustard and watermelon gives you the perception that whatever comes after is exceptional?
It's like at the base of the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Where we're like, or no. Yeah, before you go up to the top.
I like this wine.
Yeah, see, Deb is on it. It's so good because we're getting rid of the watermelon and mustard taste.
Yeah. Well, Lana said, wow, you were really enthusiastic about that 6. I don't know if that's a sarcasm or not. It's like those magic berries that make anything taste sweet. We have done that, Doggy Pack.
We have
them inside right now, and it's legit. It is the weirdest thing because they tell you don't overdo it because if you drink like lemon juice, like straight up lemon juice, it's going to burn your insides, but you will think that it tastes like cheesecake.
How did you not vomit when we did that?
Just now?
No, when we took those
the magic
berries?
Yeah. I am making a statement here that I never ever want to ever have mustard with watermelon as long as I live.
I agree.
And if there's an afterlife and I come back, I hope that person's journey does not include watermelon and mustard. Disgusting.
I agree.
Those berries, Deb, are called miracle berries. We can move away from this.
They are they're like natural berries that suppress the one of your taste buds. And so it only leaves the sweet taste buds, so that's like really elevated. So what you do is you take this it's like a tablet that you can buy on Amazon, and then you like move it around in your mouth and let it dissolve and coat your tongue. And then for the next I'd say 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Everything that you eat tastes super sweet. So, which is really, I mean, this is what humans should have evolved to. where everything tastes like cheesecake. If you eat like we ate, cream cheese tasted like cheesecake.
No, Sam & Watson, one serving of lemon juice would not hurt you. No. Like you could literally drink like multiple lemons. Like
No,
just
if you
straight
drink
up.
lemon juice, it tastes like lemonade.
Yeah.
If you
right.
drink, we had a stout beer or something, or wait, no, we had like some kind of beer and it tasted like root beer or like a malt or something.
Or you can drink vinegar. You can straight up put vinegar, like full globs of vinegar in your mouth, and it tastes delicious. Like it's really good. And that's what they're saying is like, don't overdo it. I just want to recap something here with our wine, Chris. That wine was our second highest
Yeah,
rated.
I think Story Point was probably the first one.
Story Point and Murphy Good are the best wines.
Oh, and
of our bunch.
the Universal Dimension one, I think, was up there too.
Yeah, but that was 6 and 5. One of us gave it a 5. At some point, I started mixing up our numbers, so I can't really recall. But Murphy and Story Point are our current two.
I would buy
highest.
this again, just like on a rando.
Really,
like
really,
a rando
really
day.
good. Really good. So, I
Okay,
think they're supposed
so
to help people go through chemo that have issues with taste. Interesting. I did not even think about the effects of it in like the medical community from that perspective. So
what do you think? Like, how should we do this giveaway? Because it's really just so adorable.
you know how I want to
Should
do it
we
with
have
the
it-
wheel.
Should we have it running like for a little bit so that people can put their entries in? Because I feel like this is a pretty big deal. Like this is a legit patch. Look at the colors.
So-
do you know, folks, how many times I had to change that thread at the top to get it to be this? Like I could have just been super lazy and said, you know, the pastel colors on the left and right, I'll just make them rainbows too. But no, for you,
Chris, you did a really good job on that.
for you, I'm going to do the full Monty.
Wrong way to say it. Do you know if you're not following the Discord conversation? I sent the message earlier. I went upstairs to do the thing with the reptilian mound or whatever, and I went into Chris's room to take a USB drive, and I was shocked.
What is the name of my USB drive?
Cinderella. And I was shocked that his wall was filled with a contraption that holds all of his colors.
Oh, I
all of
didn't
his
tell you
threads.
about that.
No. And so I messaged the group, and then Heidi's like, it's more hysterical to me. I messaged them a picture of it, and Heidi's response was funny because she said, it's more hysterical that you didn't even know that this happened. So
Listen, folks. So what happened was I have these tubs that have spools, like spokes on them, that I keep all my thread in. And
Bella, it's going in.
at some point, I think Sunday, I was like, this is not sustainable. I need full creative freedom. And I can't be
He's like
looking
this.
through boxes of thread. I need to have just a visual of what are my color options. So I got these little spoolie
Mega Meg,
things
Iguana Mountain. I can't.
that you put on the wall, and I installed them so that I can put all my thread in there and organize them by color. And then I've got my extra spools of colors that are duplicates in the totes in the bottom. So, yeah, I mean, it's an obvious choice. I mean, every seamstress has thread on their wall.
You're totally right, and it looks really good. The only thing is, when I went in, when you walk into a space in which you immediately notice something different.
Like when Roger the alpaca.
Yeah, when he first showed up
in my
every single
office.
time.
Every time it was like, oh my God, there's an animal in my office.
A streamster, that is what you are. Bella or Leslie, we have not. No, everyone is doing raffle. It hasn't started yet. Oh my God, that is so funny.
I am. Should we start it?
We're gonna start it, and then
okay.
let's
So
see.
listen, this is
do
what's
it for
going to happen.
20 minutes.
Well, we'll do it for the end of the stream.
Wait, so what's this one then? Because I also want to do a Polaroid of the characters in the game.
Yeah, that's fine. So what we're going to do, this is going to be a little bit of a longer raffle. So we're going to start the raffle now. This is for the Muskrat Nation sticker, and we'll have the raffle going for a little bit while we're playing It Takes Two if we get to it. So
no, we can get to it now. Let's.
But finish
start
your comment. You were talking about coming into the room randomly and like being surprised by something.
Oh, yeah, no, that was it. Just that I was, just when you walk into a space where either something is, something exists that it shouldn't, or something is missing that it should, you always immediately notice it, right? And I immediately, when I walked in, I almost got like shocked, like what is on this wall, because it's so huge. So if you want to see what Chris's wall of thread looks like, type in ! Discord, and you'll be able to see, click the link afterwards, and you'll be able to see the picture that I took, because it's under the arts and crafts section, by the way. All right, Chris, let's do this. But can you go to Bluetooth first up there, because mine is not connecting anymore, and I don't understand why.
Yeah. So this raffle that you're entering now is you're entering for the patch. This is not a sticker. This is a patch. This is 15,000 stitches. Excuse me.
Holy moly.
This is 15,000 stitches. I don't even think I can count that high.
Yeah, I mean, especially as a computer science major.
No, I mean, I cap out at like a solid 14,000.
Bluetooth. 14,999. What's past that? No idea whatsoever.
Infinity.
And then click on that one, turn it off, and then go to add Bluetooth. I don't know why it's like deciding to do this right now, but.
So there are, I regularly, it's so funny. I mean, like 2 weeks into this, I feel like I have just, we've talked about rabbit holes. I feel like my life, I'm just constantly spiraling down rabbit holes. And the fact that 2 weeks ago, I didn't even know how to thread a sewing machine. And now I'm at this point where I am getting regular notifications from Amazon that there is a deal for glow in the dark thread.
What?
Embroidery.
Are you
thread.
For real?
I mean, all my Amazon now is just thread and stabilizer and fabric and needles. It's just crazy.
Who would have thought?
And I am living for it.
Someone said that Imposter Steve
is here. Oh my God.
Imposter Steve said that, is that the same patch I'm getting from Mario Kart, and I am dead.
Imposter Steve, listen, it is in your 1-up Give Me Life patch is in the mail. Listen, Imposter Steve is not really an imposter, because the mail postal service recognizes Imposter Steve as in fact as Steve.
That's true. So there's no
imposter. There's no higher authority than the postal service, right?
Correct. Except like the government.
No, that is the postal service.
Yeah, I guess. Chris, this is just not working, and I don't understand why this isn't working.
Well, you broke it, Elias.
I know. You're too busy with embroidery to remember that the ice cream is important too.
This is a great comment. I agree. My next endeavor is going to have to be ice cream. Oh, thanks, Doggy Pack.
Oh, thanks, Doggy Pack. There you go.
Look at the
I
emo.
appreciate it.
What a cute dog.
Aw. Super cute.
Yeah, look, Deb and Sam and Watson both had a similar birthday, side by side.
Chris, did our computer, does it have too many things connected to it? Is that possible?
No, we had it connected before.
Should I turn Bluetooth on and off? I mean, it's legit. Like, it's not, there's nothing I can do to connect it at this point, which is just beyond frustrating.
The artist formerly known as Imposter Steve. Listen, the Imposter Steve situation is not complete yet. There are still things in the book that I need to address. There are patches that have not yet been made that are in my head. There is a patch in progress for Friday stream that I have to promise on delivering. I don't know which one it's going to be. There's a couple of them floating around in my workspace. But
Okay,
it depends
just
on,
FYI, there's something wrong with this controller because this one worked.
Okay, good to know.
Can you put that like off, like just somewhere
Garbage.
away from me? Yeah, like in the garbage, in the trash.
It's not going in the garbage.
All right, so can
You
I
have the mouse, and I
give you that.
need to control some stuff.
All right, here you go. I'm sorry, folks. I've just been distant for the past 15 minutes trying to connect this stupid controller.
Oh, don't worry. We were just all chatting about the gloriousness of embroidery.
I just want to say that I did not complete another highlight today at work. I had a really busy day, and it was just not in the cards for me to complete one of the highlights that I had planned. So I'm a little bit behind. I'm like 2 weeks behind. But the last one that I did was Chris discovering his love for embroidery. And it's bonkers, absolutely bonkers, to see that his very first patch was that little heart. And then tonight, he's providing you all with a Muskrat Nation 15,000 stitch.
That is a lot of stitches.
It's bonkers.
Listen, that thing is going to catch fire one day because it goes to town on that fabric.
All right, join Chris, and then let's do this. Let's beat the greatest show. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Select, select, select. The talent is totally unreal. Leslie,
Listen.
what did you make that heart? I think it's on Leslie's fridge.
It is on Leslie's fridge. I
All
love
right.
that it's like, I love it's that it's not sitting in my drawer somewhere, like as my first item ever. Oh, this controller is a little crazy.
I don't know what we're supposed to do here.
Yeah, just give me.
Oh, wait, I
there's
think I
like
know
a
what to do.
ball
Yeah.
probably that you have to just quickly.
Okay, you go do the ball.
Well, wait, no, we're probably gonna have to move it at the same time, otherwise it's gonna be too slow.
Oh, you're right. But
Where's
there's a
the
button
ball?
there. There's a button. Let's see what happens. Nothing?
Nothing.
All right, so we have to find out how do we...
Oh wait, this is a button. Oh my god.
Oh, this way, this way, this way, this way. Oh, we messed that up. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, you need to do it because you're
Okay, it's
closer.
coming, it's coming, it's coming.
Oh
wait, Christopher! I mean, wait for the ball. I mean, we haven't even started and I'm yelling. Wait. Okay, go, go. Okay, go. Okay, now what? Did we do it?
Oh, now it's gonna come out the top.
Oh, now we have to do... Where is that going to go? But now what? All right, it's going in there. Oh,
Oh, the secret is open.
Blocks and wheels. I guess it's time for some hamster action again.
oh boy.
Just remember, folks, if you haven't entered the raffle for the Muskrat Nation giveaway, it's running now. So just say !raffle. This is a 15,000 stitch Muskrat Nation patch that we'll send to you for free. All you have to do, !raffle.
Wait, whose name is Precious? Oh, now that's...
Oh, you're a hamster wheel.
All right, Chris, go in the hamster wheel that I was just in and put it in the position that I was just putting it. And I'm going to press the thing. Thanks, Ralphsia.
Aw, thanks, Ralphsia.
Okay, I'm going to press this. Twist it. Go the other way, the other way. And now I'm going to do the same thing over here. And now bring it back. Okay, now what? Now what's going to happen?
Now it's going to go in this Joker.
Yeah, but then follow that past that and see what's
No,
going
I
to
think
happen.
it's just going to put it in him.
put it in him. It's gonna put the ball in him.
Yeah, now it's loaded. Locked and loaded.
Oh, okay. So we're like good for a second, right?
Salmon Watson asked how long it took the machine to make. So I was literally doing this in between meetings today. As it was stitching and I was on mute for the meeting, it would run. And then, like, if I had to speak in the meeting, I would just pause the stitching and speak. So it's like literally a jackhammer in the background as I'm on a meeting. I think I want to say it's like 25 minutes to stitch the 15,000 stitches,
Which is insane when you think about the fact that it's one.
But also it's like it's one patch. So literally, you guys, whoever wins this patch is getting 25 minutes of my life. My embroidery
Okay,
machine
Christopher,
life.
just double jump on top of that cart.
This?
Yeah. Okay, go up on it.
And then
Turn to the right. The camera. The right. Left. Double jump to the right. There. Double jump. Double jump.
the other thing that it takes a little bit of time for, like, if I'm in the middle of a meeting and I can't change the thread right away, because every time that it changes a color, I have like 15 color changes in this pattern.
Chris,
so
you know that this takes two.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What?
Oh, you're dead.
I'm dead. Bone dust.
That was a long shot.
Get it? A long shot.
Yeah, I mean, doggy pack, it is a lot of time. And listen, obviously, at some point, I'm just going to need to upgrade to
Bone
a
dust.
professional. No, you had to pop it, right?
I don't know.
To a professional embroidery machine. That is the...
Wait, do you see that opening over there? Wait, now I'm gonna die. Bone dust.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should show you how it's done.
Oh, excuse me. Look, that opens and closes. So just wait for it to close. No. You need to
Dead.
do it higher, and you need to wait for it to be
I don't think I can
closed.
aim it. You have to aim it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's the high. Oh, it's this way. Wait, okay. Oh, did you see that skill?
Good shot. Now you have to get the behind the cage.
Yeah, that's going to be hard.
No, behind the cage.
Yeah, but how? Like
Through the
what-
cage.
What do you mean? I have to go through the cage?
I think so.
No way can I fit through the cage. I think I need to like bend it like Beckham.
Is that a thing? Oh,
Yeah, I
flipped
definitely
it.
have to bend it like Beckham. Wait a second so I can
Oh,
aim.
sorry. I thought you were ready.
Oh my goodness.
Are you ready?
No.
How about now?
No. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
too short.
We got it. We could do it. So I need to aim it when it's low. Go. Oh, that was so close. Okay, I think I know what to do.
Tell
Wait.
me when.
Go. Oh my God, look at this.
Wow. Good job, Elias. Now you've got to get this muscle.
What did
man.
you do? All you did was just press a button when I told you to.
Excuse me.
I'm the worst. Am I not the worst? I hear myself back on these streams when I do my highlights, and I hate myself. All right, ready, Chris?
I don't hate you.
Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
Oh, he needs...
Wait. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's the ballerina. She's going to just do her thing.
Wait, so what do I do? Oh my God, we have to like
All right now. Whoa, May, watch it.
left.
Oh, I didn't know that I'm supposed to do stuff
It
here. I thought I was
takes
just
two.
riding.
Left on your part.
Oh, dead.
Oh wait, are you doing left to right? Yeah, Chris.
Whoa, May, watch it.
Wait,
Okay,
no, you're going forward. You have to go
Yes.
back when it starts to go like that. You need to come back.
Oh my God, are you all watching this?
Oh, this is a...
Go. What?
Yeah, take it.
Oh my God, folks! Just so you know, that was like professional
That was
level gaming right
skill.
there.
Aw,
What?
thanks, Lexi. And
Thanks,
welcome,
Lexi.
not Maria, to
Aw.
the community.
It takes two to make the thing go right. All right,
Okay,
ready,
now
Chris? You probably have to jump on me.
Bone dust.
Oh wait, do I have to?
Aw, thanks, Ralphia.
Oh. Okay, wait. So now here's what's gonna have to happen.
Oh, wait, maybe I have to light, like, oh yeah, I need to give this. Yeah,
Press Y.
oh, now, yeah, look.
Oh my God, we're acrobatic.
Which one is the RT button? They don't print them on here because they're like assuming you know. Is it the top one or the bottom one?
It's this one. Okay, that makes me. I'm a jerk for exhaling. No, I'm not because it says RT right there.
Does no?
Yes,
It doesn't say it.
It literally
on mine.
says it right there.
It doesn't say it.
It literally
on
says it right there.
mine. Oh, Salmon Watson, thank you.
Okay, ready, Chris?
It does not say it on mine.
Can I show you?
Oh, it does. But listen, nobody's looking at that. Like, why even print it?
All right, ready, Chris? You're gonna pass it along. Look at us go right now. Look at us.
This is
Go.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Give me the gumball.
All right, ready, Chris? Throw it, throw it, throw it.
No, I'm not really charged up yet.
All right, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it.
No, I'm not
Oh my
charged
God.
yet.
Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. So I need to be a little bit slower than you then.
Yeah, I feel like he's not.
Oh
really...
my God, we're on a hype train. All right, so ready, Chris? Throw it now. Throw it, throw it.
Yeah, there's like he needs a little bit more gumption in his
Gumption.
throwing. Gumption in his throwing.
Oh my God, look at us. It takes two, folks.
Oh my God, Ralphia, you guys, Salmon Watson,
Oh my
Deb,
God, you are just too
thank you
amazing.
guys.
You are so
You guys
phenomenal.
really support us in this crazy endeavor that we have here, so thank you.
I see. Can I jump?
Okay, I got the ball. It's slingshot time.
Oh, slingshot time. Whoa.
Oh wait, I think bone dust. How did you get across there?
Go on the trapeze. Oh, you're far back. No, go on the trapeze.
Oh,
Or-
maybe
or
I can
this.
do the balloons.
You could do this. That's beginner level.
Now where?
The balloons. Did you not miss my joke?
I just am choosing to ignore it because you should unconditionally love me as your husband.
Yeah, I do love you. All right, ready? Even if you're a beginner. No. Come.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Right in the face.
Whoa, what is going on here? Oh my God.
We will. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Deb, Salmon Watson, Katie. Thank you guys for supporting us always.
That was really creepy. All right, now. Oh, now we get to move this back. All right, why?
Oh, this is full steam ahead. Oh, that is a nightmare of a hill on a bike.
Oh, the worst. Look at all these explosions.
Ralphia is our unofficial
Tracks are ending.
or official
Oh no!
Oh,
CheerPoint
oh.
sponsor.
Oh, wow, we just got... Yes, thank you so much, Ralphia. You're so sweet.
Just like I planned it.
I love all of these pride-related emote changes.
I know, it's
I'm here
amazing.
for it.
Oh, my light just went off. I just realized. That's why it's darker in
Katie,
here.
Deb, Mozzie, thank you guys.
Oh, the Magic Castle is coming up.
Okay, so what's the goal now besides any hole?
The goal is, I think, to beat the Elephant Queen, whoever that is.
You and Rose built all of this?
We sure did.
Not
Aww.
bad, Cody. Not bad.
Oh, she's interested.
Oh, wow. You built a train track too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
come
just got the
here.
best views.
I'm going to start a poll. Let's see if we can get to guess who's going to win this.
Ralcia, Salmon Watson, Wenwaz, and Bella, thank you guys so much.
Who will win this? All right, for 2 minutes, you get to vote on who is going to win. There's a lot happening right now. Who will win this mini game? Ready, Chris? Press Y. Oh, I'm pressing Y. Squeeze the bird to make it sing. Oh, wow.
My bird's gonna win.
Are you ready?
My bird is better than yours.
Well, my bird.
What do I have to do?
I don't know. Y. Something with Y. Oh, it's a rhythm game.
Oh my god, this is unfair.
Please. I'm starting to get this music.
Oh, we got this bird.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, 16, Chris?
This is unfair.
Are you serious?
Unfair.
Oh my God, that was so exciting. Those are my jam. That is
Those
the type
are
of
legit
game.
Eliza's jam.
Whoa, Chris, what happened?
Sorry, I'm just scrolling through. Ralcia is literally single-handedly driving this train. Scroll. Sorry.
I just got my Dragon Picture and Muskrat Nation sticker in the mail, and it's so cool. Thanks, guys. Wow, that came quick.
Listen,
That
I
was
feel
from
like we
last
have
stream.
priority service now that we fill our mailbox every time. You know, it's like a VIP important customer. They're like, we are buying all of the stamps, and they see our mailbox stuffed with patches and pictures and Muskrat Nation stickers, and they're like, oh, that's our important customer there.
I'm gonna see who the results are. So who will win this mini game? And the results are that. Excuse me, folks. Who did that? 68% of people said Chris is gonna win the mini game, and 32% that Elias is gonna win the mini game.
Wow.
Well, I proved you all wrong.
Well, if you guys knew that it was a rhythm game, Elias would definitely have won it, and you would know that.
Oh my God, that is so funny. I got 17 or 170 on that, Chris, that you're on.
Thank you, Deb.
Oh, thanks, Abishi. Chris. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Oh, crap. Do I have to win
Bone
something?
dust. No, it's just for fun. I'm just going to.
Where do I go?
Bone dust. I'm not sure. I'm just exploring.
Oh, there's like a town down here.
Oh, there's dominoes.
Too shy for you. Thank you, Lexi, Mozzie, Ralcia, Deb. Thank you guys again for supporting the channel.
Oh, the goal is to go up here, aside from any hole.
Oh my God. I saw this glue gun, Elias, and I immediately thought about the dress that you're working on.
That I'm air quotes working on.
What, tell us the status of it. What is
The status is today. The status is that today I decided that I'm going to start watching YouTube videos. And I'm saying that because
Just commit to watching the videos after, like, at night or something, because that's when
the
I learned all
problem
my
is-
embroidery.
No, I don't focus at that point. The problem is that if I find this like a channel or whatever that like really is smart, what?
No, I have a story to tell when you're done. And
Oh
it
my
just
God, we're on
reminded
level
me.
4, Chris. That means we have to take a shot. I didn't
Oh my
realize
God.
that.
Abishi, thank you for
my
gifting the
God.
sub.
Oh my
Heck,
God.
Lucas, welcome to the channel. We have no idea what we're doing.
It's all a dumpster fire from here. Chris, I'm gonna go inside and get
Oh
the
my
vodka.
God, Salmon Watson just gifted a bunch of subs.
You're so sweet. I cannot even.
You guys are really the best, honestly. I mean, to support the channel, thank you so much.
I just read something up there that said my therapist says that I need to accept that there are two Steves. I'm going to go get the shots and I will be right back. But I'm also going to pee, so I don't know what you need to do with that.
Oh, that's a whole
information,
lot.
Chris.
I don't know that I can...
Oh, I just got bone dust.
I think I can make it work. Okay, well, listen, while you're going... So, funny story with my Ralcia, thank you. Abishi, thank you for gifting the sub. We are officially on the hype train. P. Mitchell 19, welcome to the channel as a subscriber. Listen, so I think I've told you guys before with the patch work that I've learned to do with embroidery that we're giving away tonight. So I learned it mostly from this one channel on YouTube. Like a lot of the major strategies for using the machine was from this channel called Boriqua. She does like a lot of embroidery work. She does really cool stuff. Her name is Jeanette. I found out through the YouTube channel that there is a Facebook group that you can join. And I legit joined the Facebook group, and I feel like I'm like with people that I share a similar hobby and sense of enjoyment in all of this embroidery work that I'm doing. So I posted some pictures of like some of the stuff that I did. I posted the cheddar patch that I did. I posted on Saturday I posted the one of the one up with the Give Me Life, and the response from the like little embroidery community was so great. And it's so funny to see like the range of people who are on there, from like 20-year-olds up to like older people who are just there like to see different ideas for designs. And then I got people reaching out for like, how do I make patches? What do I do to thank you. Yeah, people were like DMing me or whatever, commenting on me and saying like, how do I make a patch? And I'm like, listen, social media overload. I already have an Instagram and a Twitch channel. If you want to learn how to make a patch or get a patch, then you need to just follow on Twitch, and you can enter the giveaway that's running right now.
Oh my God, we're 158% past level 5. You are all just amazing.
I just want to, yeah, I mean, Ralcia again with cheering us, and I want to call out some of the other gifts to S. Stromberg. Thank you for subscribing again, an extension to your subscription. Beach Please gifting a sub to Suzanne. Welcome, Suzanne.
Is there music playing or did you stop it?
What music, Elias? You're not allowed to hear the
Oh,
music.
I don't know. I just read someone say, Steve said, no, Steve, it wasn't a longer P. It's that I had this. I had to get the thing.
He had to recharge for the next P.
Okay, ready, Chris?
Oh my God, I can't. You guys, this is...
Cheers.
Cheers to the gifted subs.
No, cheers to the hype train. Holy moly.
Oh.
All right, Chris, we need to take a picture over here so I can print for our...
Still, it's 1,000,000% better than the watermelon.
the other one, yeah. Oh, yeah, 1,000,000%. All right, we need to take a picture here. Let's just try to figure out where we need to go first. I think we need to go by the balloons, to be honest. Look, do you see that crane up there, Chris, all the way at the top? Like, that's where we need to go. However, we need to get there.
Where are you? I don't even know, like, have you just walked on this track? I feel like it's unsafe to walk on this track.
No, I got run over by a train. And that's when I...
Sorry, hype train. We have to choo-choo the hype train.
Choo-choo the hype train.
Oh my god, I just... Well,
literal-
if that is
yeah.
not... that is not Inception. Literally, I stopped for a second so that I can choo-choo the hype train, and I got run over by a train in the game.
Great work. Emotes are being delivered to your supporters.
Okay, so where are we going?
I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, here.
Oh, thanks, Steve. Yeah, the cameras, I mean, literally last minute setting them up, but I think they're working out.
Okay, Chris, so listen what you need to do. Jump up there.
Up here?
Yeah.
Like on this
No.
pallet?
No. To the left. To the right. On
This?
That, on that red top.
Oh, it's
Okay. And then
this
to
is
the
like
left.
Aladdin.
Yeah, to the left. There. Okay. Like jump. There. Okay, now pause a sec. To the right. You see where I'm at? Like right there, I'm moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump, dash. Make sure to get it.
Oh my God, where am I? I don't even know where I am. Listen, I don't think this is right. This is really weird that it's just a rando.
It works.
Like it's a random,
it
a
works.
random place.
Thank you, someone. I don't know who that was.
Are we caught up in the chats?
Obishi? Thank you. All right, Chris, go. Jump, dash. Jump, dash. There you go.
This is so stressful.
All right, now we need to figure out how to make this work.
Probably need. Wait.
You need to go up there. Yeah, do that.
Big crane here.
And what's that gonna do?
That is gates.
Oh, I got a bowling ball. Here,
Okay.
go left now. I want to knock this Jenga thing over.
Oh. Oh my God. It is so satisfying. Okay, now what?
Hey, Cody. You up for a little bowl?
Oh, now we need, you see, we need to jump. Look, now we need to jump into these holes.
Abishi took a shot too. That is how you did it. Wait, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
And because I'm like in the middle of reading. Sam Watson is going to feed the cats.
Okay, Chris, you need to go up to this ball. Oh, Chris,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I'm controlling it.
What?
I'm controlling the crane.
No, you need to come onto the ball. Jump, Y. Okay. Now forward, back.
Oh my
Forward,
God, it takes two.
back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward,
I hope they have a
Back.
warrant to enter this house.
forward. There we go.
I think this is a good point.
No, I think the boss is going to be right here.
Yeah, we're just
And then we're going to
We
be
really
done.
want to do a boss.
Yes,
we
and
have.
then we're-
And can Chris get it?
And we're done with this area.
How dare you insult Cutie the Third, Queen of the Magic Castle? In short, Her
So wait, after
Her
this,
Majesty.
Her Majesty.
we're gonna fight this boss. Then we're gonna do the giveaway.
Then another giveaway.
we're gonna do the
with
giveaway.
Chris. Can Chris get it?
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, back up. Who you calling peasants there, buddy? Okay, I built this castle. All right, I even came up with the name Magic Castle. So if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't
Okay,
even be.
behave. Excuse my underling. ma'am.
Forward, back, forward, back.
We are messengers from a land far, far away. We come with a very important letter for Her Majesty.
Yeah, Her Majesty Lilibet.
Oh, well, we need to see Her Majesty in person.
Lilibet Diana Pizza Hat.
Oh my God.
No!
Do you speak the truth?
I'm Dr. Hockey, Book of Truth.
I really don't like this book.
I hate it. I hate this book.
Magic Castle. You just stop sucking up.
I think Chris's camera's reversed. The patch was filmed from the
He's
phone.
lying. Oh yeah. Then why don't you show the letter to Her
Wait.
Majesty?
If you guys ever swapped cameras and sat in opposite chairs, the universe would explode.
Okay, so the thing with the letter.
What? with the
Aha! Exactly.
Mega, I have the hiccups. Would someone please scare me? Yeah, just look at this book of love.
Wait, why
talking.
does Charlie Boy think the cameras are reversed?
I don't know.
Or maybe
Beach Police says that's backwards, Chris. The patch is backwards now. Yeah, Chris, your camera's reversed.
Not
Is
being
it?
as great
Yeah.
as it is.
Look, the
Oh my god. Wait. Where
Prison
how did that happen?
I don't know. I thought we changed it all.
Prison cells. Sorry.
Just do it now while we're.
Hey! Anyone hear us? Hello?
Why is nothing working?
Well, lucky for us, you're not the engineer in the family.
Wait, there's gameplay happening, Chris, and we're missing it.
See that? The
It's
toilet
paused.
has no pipes.
Chris.
It's a toy castle.
I know, but I can only fix one thing at a time. I can't fix the marriage and fix the camera.
All right, go back. Quick. Go to the game. It's fine. Go to the game. No.
I really should have skipped those beans.
Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, I was reversed. Wow, you guys are good.
The hype train broke the game. Yeah. Mega Meg said I had the hiccup once for 72 hours once as a kid. We tried everything, then finally called the ER, and one of the nurses said spoonful of sugar, and that worked.
What? Oh my god, that's crazy.
That would make my whole body hurt.
Elias, do you remember when you had the hiccups and I healed you?
Yeah, the other night, before I threw up, Chris did a really good job of healing me. Oh boy.
Very Mary
Look at
Poppins.
I can't fix the camera and the marriage. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a sword and you're gonna have wizard powers. Literally, you're Philip the Wizard.
Stop it.
Just like I said, a magic castle.
Cody, let's get ready.
Beach Police said the hype tune is still level 1 on my screen. Yeah, there's some weird delay happening. Oh my god, Chris, we're literally playing Diablo right now.
I am literally Cody the Wizard. Is that a thing?
Wait, are you seeing this, Chris?
How do you do anything?
No, you're not seeing any of this. Look at this screen at the bottom.
Nice one. Now let me through.
Wait, how did you get through?
You're welcome.
Oh, wait.
You need to let me through.
Yeah, but how? I think you're just gonna have to
this
figure it
way,
out
this
on
way,
your
this way,
own,
this
May.
way. Yeah.
Who won the raffle?
We are gonna let you know
in
soon.
just a sec.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
Ha, easy.
I think this is probably a good stopping point because this
Yeah.
seems like a new section.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, dead.
Oh, you have a freeze attack that you can do. When that lava comes up, you're gonna freeze it with X. There.
Glad I actually have useful powers.
Oh,
Now you can teleport in there.
oh, dead.
You have teleport abilities. Cheddar! Get out of
There's
here.
a toilet here. Okay, yeah, let's
Okay,
stop.
this is a good stopping point. It's a really good moment for us to go back. Serious butt licking happening on camera. Cheddar! Come on! Stop it.
All right, so
Can you move, Cheddar?
Chatter, stop.
Oh my god, I can't. Okay, transition, Chris.
What a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I can't. Hey, don't kink shame. Cheddar, listen. Cheddar, what are you looking at? All right, ready, Chris? Wait, what are we doing?
Can we exit this?
Yeah. It'll have saved. Just return to main menu. Okay, we have a winner that we're going to announce shortly. Actually, we don't have a winner.
Listen, everybody's a winner on this stream. Like, if you're watching the stream, you're winning already. But we only have one winner for the patch, full disclosure.
Redeemed it. Can Chris get it? Top Gun. I'm going to write that in the book. Do you know anything about Top Gun, Chris?
Is that with Guile from...
I can't. Just came back from peeing and making a drink. Had Elias's pee music in my mind the whole time. But I don't know. I've never heard of it before.
Okay, so are we doing this? I mean, I'm giving away a second baby.
Scroll down and let's see who the winner is going to be.
Are you guys ready for this?
Where are you going? Scroll down. Okay.
Ready?
The winner.
Wait, oh, this is the overtimer, right? It's ended?
No, I'm so confused. But I think there's some delay.
No. I think it's right. It's
like that, like Kathy Cheer times 2. I don't think that happened now. There's some weird delay happening.
okay. I am picking a winner.
Think you should pick the winner,
I'm gonna pick a winner for the Muskrat Nation patch.
which is now in correct orientation.
Are you ready?
Yes.
This is a moment.
The winner of the Muskrat Nation patch is Beach Please. You won.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You are the winner of the Muskrat Nation patch.
Beach Please. Literally, there's one in the world. You're getting the first one.
Congratulations.
This is 15,000. I mean, we're going to have to pay extra postage for the 15,000 stitches, I think, right?
I know.
How many stamps do I have to put on it?
Like 15,000?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's
like
15,000.
layer. If you just stacked 15,000 high stamps on top of each other and mailed them,
well,
how high would that be?
Did you hear the whole thing with the Legos? How many Legos do you have to stack on top of each other before the bottom one breaks?
Yeah, it was like 20,000.
Yeah, it was like a lot.
Yeah.
That's incredible. No,
Thanks.
you don't have to do anything.
Thanks,
this
Doggy
is just
Pets.
your prize. That's so sweet of you, though.
No, Beach Please. Yeah, listen, this is your prize. Thank you for just tuning in and supporting the channel. So we'll send one out to you. What you have to do, Beach Please, email us your address at therealairstreamers@gmail.com. I'll send it out.
Doggy pack. Beach Please. That's very funny. I'm so happy that this is going to have a home. It's going out into the world. It's leaving
That's literally
our home.
What I think every time I send one of these patches out. I just get joy knowing that,
It's out in the world.
it's out in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, you know what I didn't do was... Is that Bernie?
Oh, yeah, he's upside down. He's like...
All right, well, can you take a picture of that? And that will be the photo that we're going to print? Because we didn't even print the picture of the game. Bernie is literally upside down.
Bernie.
That's a good one. All right, just send that to me. So we're going to...
Oh, my God, with his tongue.
Oh, my God, this photo, folks, you can't even. So we are going donate to the Human Fund. I'll send the Venmo. I literally cannot.
Imposter Steve.
Aw, Megameg said Chris Mark's
thanks,
making the world a better
Megameg.
place one patch at a time.
Did you
Sometimes
get
Chris
the text,
is
or?
so still that I think the camera froze.
I practice. I literally have on my meetings all day. I just have textbooks on my head to make sure that I'm as still as possible. That's my next endeavor, to have perfect posture.
Okay, Chris, so listen, I'm going to move us over so you can complete this one here.
Wait, is the video frozen? No.
No, I don't think so.
Beach Please, it's because you're so excited, you're probably just shaking. You don't even see the video moving because you're so excited that you got the first Muskrat Nation patch. Literally, her computer broke.
Literally. We broke not just the internet, but Beach Please's computer.
Won the prize of all time.
So, Chris, you need to complete this one because I'm confused by that timer. And then you need to, we're going to switch over to Can Chris Get It in just a moment. But then I'm going to have to run like just down there to get the
printer.
The printer, yeah.
Okay.
So while you are thinking about Can Chris Get It, I'm going to get the printer. So are you ready?
Wait, am I starting the giveaway?
Not yet. Or yeah, I guess you could do it. We're going to now have another giveaway for a photo of Bernie upside down with his tongue hanging out that was just taken right now. And we're going to sign in and give you a Muskrat Nation sticker. And the giveaway for that will be for 5 minutes and it starts now. Okay? So, Chris, are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready. Like, what is even happening? Here, you do the transition because you're...
So, on tonight's Can Chris Get It, I'm going to ask him to identify the names of the characters, because I definitely don't think he knows the names of the people, on this very heavy and important LGBT show.
Is it gay for you?
It is not gay for you. It is this show. Can Chris Get It? So, take a look, Chris.
Oh my God. I didn't even know what the show was until you made it a little bigger.
Yeah, let me just grab the printer and I'm going to print it. And everyone should be submitting their raffles now.
Oh, this show. You guys need to watch this show. If you're not already watching it, it's Pose. I know that. Listen, I'm going to just blow your mind with my knowledge right now.
Okay, wait, just wait a sec because I'm all like disoriented.
I'm going to blow your mind with my knowledge in the same way that Beach Please's computer exploded when she won the Muskrat Nation patch. The only one in existence right now. 2 in from the right is Billy Porter, a.k.a. Pray Tell.
Correct. Just literally wait 1 sec so I can print this photo so that I can.
No, I'm on a roll. Stop. Look, stop putting me in a corner. I know what I know, and I'm going to know what I know.
So know what you know. Look, it's transferring. It's all good. Okay, go next.
Okay, that's all that I
Are
got.
you serious? Are you for real?
I think it's Michelle Rodriguez is the main person. Also is
Stop
well
it right now that you think that.
Why? What do you mean?
Michelle Rodriguez?
I follow her on Instagram. It's Michelle Rodriguez.
It is very close, but it's not Michelle. Michelle Rodriguez is from like The Fast and the Furious 1 and 2.
It's really?
Rodriguez is the correct last name. And M is the beginning of the first name.
I was very confident in that. What? Can you give me something else?
It's 2 letters that make up the name.
Does it start with an M?
Yes.
MC.
No, and
Hammer.
then no, and
MC Rodriguez.
No, you know when you take a batch of playing cards out, you take out these cards that don't matter in the bunch,
like the blank ones. MB Rodriguez.
I wouldn't know. The movie. So one of Batman's arch nemesis.
M Penguin Rodriguez. MP Rodriguez.
What are you saying? He smiles a lot.
Joker. M Joker Rodriguez.
Christopher.
MJ Rodriguez.
Holy moly. M Penguin. Do you know what what her name is in the show? What is? I think I'm gonna give you a hint. The Spanish word for white, I think.
Blanca.
There you go. Was that right?
I think maybe. I don't know. Blanca,
anyway,
Blanco.
you all just got a free language lesson. Okay. So you got Pray Tell and Billy Porter and MJ and Blanca. Okay, keep going. You said I'm gonna be blown away by this.
The one who's wearing the tiara, the crown thing.
Yeah.
It's not Candy. Candy was the other one. She was the model.
Candy is up here.
Oh, Candy is on the right.
Yes, correct.
Starts with a D.
For who? Which one?
The crown.
The Crown, it does not start with a D.
The next one.
Steve, I got you.
I'm going to keep going. The next one on the left is House of Abundance. Mother House of Abundance. I think that's a good one. No, that's right. That is right.
Mother House of Abundance.
Yeah.
I mean, like, sort of, kind of, maybe.
Yeah, that is right.
But the House of Abundance mother has a first name, and it is not Mother House of Abundance. That would be like saying Cat Dad House of Muskrats for your name. Would you ever introduce yourself that way?
Yeah, occasionally. Mother House.
Salmon Watson said he deserves a correct for that one, and I'm like debating it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's Salmon Watson's birthday closest.
Do you remember what? That has nothing to do with it. This is, can Chris get it? Do you remember one of your famous CCGIs that relate to what happens when lightning strikes? What is that? What is like what
Storm.
Yeah, but what is
Halle Berry?
No, what is it when the fact that we have lights in the house is
Electricity. Electra.
There you go.
Her name is Electra Abundance?
Yeah, Electra is her name. Keep going.
I don't remember that. We'll discuss that offline.
So all you have
Who
left
is
is on the left.
No, I have the middle one, who's the queen, the model. Ford Modeling Agency.
Oh, you have the leftmost and the queen in the middle.
The left one is Lana, like something with an L.
It is something with an L. And it is a store next to the Apple store at Garden State Plaza, a new store.
Le Cachet.
No.
Um,
A very famous high-end...
Lululemon.
The first part?
Lulu.
There you go.
Okay, that's a good one.
What? Her name is good or my hint is good?
No, that's a good hint.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, the big one in the middle. This is a...
Wait. Yes, Jody. Electra, I'm sorry. Jennifer Garner did play the comic book character. No, Chris would absolutely not get that in any capacity whatsoever.
Oh, Muskrat love.
Eloise.
Look at this little fluff ball and this little cheese slice.
Eloise. Yes, that should be what it's called. Beach, please. You know this name.
I do. That's why I'm so frustrated with
word.
myself.
Okay, so it's a word that also doubles as a name. I'm going to give you some hints, but some of them are easy, and I'm going to go like the most obscure to the easiest.
Okay, yeah, go most obscure.
So the most obscure is we worked with this name at Apple, a male name. And I know that sounds very vague, but it's where I'm starting.
It's a male name that could be also...
for the person in the crown are they, them. I think I knew that, Salmon Watson.
Is it?
Another hint is that it also is a noun for something, this word. So there's also, this is the good version of something.
Eggs.
Incorrect. And then there's a bad version of this. And so this person's noun definition is the good version of it. So then
This is not.
I'm going from obscure to not obscure. There is the character that is in Rent.
The moo cow one.
No, that is the one that has the most emotional story.
Adele Dazeem.
Incorrect.
I don't know Ren. I mean, I know the show, but I don't know the names of the people. I mean, I watched the show yesterday and I don't know the names.
These people have wings.
Angel. Okay, got it. I think I nailed that one.
Did you? Really? You did.
No, I got...
Sam and Watson said Elias gives the worst hints. Excuse me. I try to give hints that... Elias, do you really think that he has the saddest story in Rent? Well, no, I'm just trying to get Chris to remember because I remember him crying at that part. That's why I'm playing to the judge. I'm saying, Chris, or Sam and Watson, that I'm giving Chris stuff to be able to come up with his brilliant names. I think that I could have started with this has every time the bell rings, gets its wings, and he would have gotten it. But we have to keep this somewhat entertaining. I think I nailed that one. I always cry in Rent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you literally
Rent is a hard watch. I mean, it's good, but it's a hard watch.
A noun for something. I did say that. Oh my God, I'm the worst.
All right. I mean, I started off strong with Billy Porter and Pray Tell.
Chris
but then
said
it was
when he started that my mind will be blown. And all he said was Billy Porter.
Yeah. Listen, I follow Billy because, I follow two of these people on Instagram.
You follow Michael J. Fox.
And Billy Porter. And I was certain it was Michelle Rodriguez.
It is not. It's MJ Rodriguez. Now, let's put this aside.
What does MJ stand for?
That's the point.
Is it Michelle? Like, it could be
No.
Michelle Jamie Rodriguez.
Their name is MJ. MJ is trans. And MJ may have had a name that was Michelle at some point, or Michael at some point.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is
trans, and so therefore their chosen name now is MJ. That's it. Simple as that.
I think that MJ needs to come on the show and just clear this up.
Okay, so MJ Rodriguez, if you are watching, you really need to come on the show.
And we love you.
Oh my God. I mean, 1,000,000%. Blanca, you and your relationship with your house and everyone is fantastic.
And your acting. I mean,
yeah,
props.
phenomenal. So my point
Wait,
of
Sam
all
and
this,
Watson said her first name is
Michaela.
Michaela.
Did you ever say Michaela?
Yeah, but that's like a spin. I mean, it's in the house of abundance of
The name
Michelle.
of this show is called Pose, Pose. It deals very specifically with a very focused time in the late 80s, early 90s that deals with the ballroom culture in New York City. And the ballroom culture, this is like, I mean, I feel so silly even talking about this because I didn't know. Huge part of gay
Again, I
history.
think this goes back to us learning. Like,
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
neither of us knew of ballroom culture, and like we were like, what
totally.
even is this?
And so Madonna's Vogue, if you watch the music video for Vogue, is the commercial success of voguing and of ballroom culture. And there existed years and years and years of time a really deep-seated, accepting space of ballroom dancing, which is like Vogue dancing. And it dealt with people who decided to become parental figures to younger gay men, specifically black men, most specifically, I should say. And it dealt with creating this concept of chosen family. So this is really, really, really important. This part of history is what created Drag Race. What created all of the like semblance of like gay culture that we know of nowadays happened specifically from this time era. But the problem is that during this time, AIDS happened. And so it's like the success of all of the ballroom culture plus the like decline and the hardship of the AIDS epidemic that happened at the exact same time.
Yeah.
So this show is a very important watch. Sam and Watson said literally everything from modern gay drag culture is from ballroom. Literally everything. It's so good. And the movie that I think capitalizes it most is called Paris is Burning. And Paris is Burning is a documentary. It's available on Netflix, I think, but don't quote me on that. Me and Chris watched it recently. It's incredibly powerful for a variety of reasons. But you realize when you watch Paris is Burning how strong these folks were way early on in the 80s to deal with themselves being themselves with all of their friends and family around them like dying because of the AIDS epidemic that no one in the community or no one in the country was supporting them on, and how that affected things. And legitimately the ballroom culture and Paris is Burning, all of the phrases that come out of like RuPaul's Drag Race are actually just from that, which is real life stuff. So it's an incredible connection between real life and art and almost like entertainment in a way. So Paris is Burning is something, and Pose. That's your homework. You need to watch that. And then write a 5-page report, double spaced. Please.
Pick your winner, because we are,
Oh.
this is the moment.
Did we do it?
I did it. Chris got it.
The photo is, oh my God, it's hard to see on here, but look at Bernie.
Oh,
There's a
with his
glare.
tongue. Can I see it? Is his tongue out?
Yeah, look. It's on Netflix. It was the first of its kind. It's amazing. Oh my God, it's really, really, really,
This is
really
a cute
good.
picture. Yeah, you can't really see because of the glare.
All right, so the winner of this photo, signed by me and Chris, as well as a Muskrat Nation sticker, is Katie Dim24. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Katie.
You are a winner.
Okay, so Katie, send us an email with your address to therealairstreamers@gmail.com.
Congratulations. 5 pages, double space period between lines, or after the periods, ! Question mark. Keep in mind as well, folks, that if you are putting in any raffle, you are getting more tickets if you are a subscriber than if you are a non-subscriber. There were some folks who I saw that were not, so just FYI.
So, I think this is a wrap. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, well, let's go back to the cameras only and transition to this. And I think we're good, right?
I think we're good.
So listen, we covered a lot tonight. We are really looking forward to Friday more than I think anyone could possibly imagine. I'm so excited to experience whatever it is that we're going to deal with on Friday. It's going to be such a fun time. If you know anyone who's been sort of like on the edge of maybe coming on the stream, this is the one you want to tune into, because I think that it's just gonna be an absolute blast. And we, like me and Chris, we know each other really well. We also know Sue and Leah really well, but with the four of us together, I just don't know what to expect. You know?
I literally don't know what to expect.
It's gonna be an absolute chaotic mess of a situation. So we talk about us being dumpster fires. Just wait until Friday. At some point, we're probably going to get up and start making like grilled cheese and fries or something, you know? Lana said, is this the longest stream? I don't think that it is. It's close to it, but I don't think that it actually is.
Yeah, we need to get our butts in gear. We're over all the time. We talk too much.
What's over though? I'm ready to go for another 2 hours. You know?
I mean, then we're gonna have to have P music because I'm literally
like
squirming
P music
in my
for
pants.
you?
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, maybe that's the thing. So Jen said I'm so upset I'm gonna miss it, and also someone else said earlier up that I saw they're gonna miss it. You can always tune in to the on-demand version, but just expect it to be
Expect the
chaos.
unexpected.
Literally. So we are going to get going. Thank you so much to everyone who again participated tonight, who was here all night. You are all awesome, awesome folks. We have a blast and we look forward to this every single time.
Yeah, thank you guys for
So
tuning in,
Thank you.
supporting us, everything. It's just, it wouldn't be the same without you. So thank you.
So we are going to get going, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Airstreamers. See you Friday, folks. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
See ya.